faith, family, education. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy James, and this is a dad's thing. As we're here in the summer on break, it's definitely a time, for us as a family, the girls, to have a little bit of a break, relax, rejuvenate from a long school year. But it's also a time to put in a little bit of work on your craft, specifically when it comes to their athletic journeys. And, as I mentioned, for us, the order has always been faith, family, education, especially in their first 6 years of schooling. So once we get to that 7th grade, which we are at currently with our youngest, their minds have been made up a little bit more as to what sports they really want to focus on. And for my youngest, basketball and volleyball are her two sports. Specifically, basketball is where she's drawn to. That's where her love is. And she's going to put some more energy into working on that craft. Volleyball is one of those things that she does, for social connection, with her girlfriends, being a part of that team, being a part of something for school. But basketball is that driving force in her life when it comes to her athletic pursuits. And about 2 years ago, she and I began the process of putting in a little bit of work. It really was working on fundamentals, just how to make a layup, just dribbling, with your right hand, being able to dribble with your left hand, just really basic, simple things. And those little sessions that we had, here's a link of, of what we did. But we just repeated those things. And that little bit of work and that little bit of foundation really catapulted her on a trajectory in which she began to love the sport, because she was able to do some things, whereas in the earlier days it was a little bit of a struggle. But she got better in that first or second year of really competitive basketball. She made some great strides, and then from there has continued to progress. And we want to continue on that progression moving forward, and getting to be a better basketball player. So we have the 7th grade, we have the 8th grade, to really start really focusing on the things that she's going to need to be successful. And we started a little bit yesterday, really just the fundamentals of some ball handling skills, and just showed her some things, get the rust off, and just really excited to be able to get out there with her and help her, on this road of improvement. And again, I tell her, it's like, these things that I was out there with you doing are things that you can do on your own. It doesn't take long. 30 minutes a day, and then you can add on to that, and we'll eventually get to some other things where we're working on some moves, and I want her to get stronger, a little bit more physical, right? So when she gets bumped or things of that nature going to the hoop, she's able to withstand that. But also when people are putting pressure on her with the ball, she can be strong and she can be confident that she could manipulate them to where she wants to go, and not the other way around, them dictate where they want her to go. So those are some of the things that we're working on. I'm a point guard. I've always had the ball in my hand. So I'm looking forward to giving her those tips and tricks that I've used back in the day. When I began coaching, I always coached those guards and helped them develop their skills. So it's my baby girl's turn. I'm looking forward to getting this work in and getting into the season and seeing how things go. So just wanted to share an update on what's going on in the athletic world with my youngest. And we'll be bringing some more to you. All right. Take care. Be good. God bless. Peace.